Got skin issues? Are you a guy and your skin is just looking dull and not as youthful anymore? Or maybe you noticed your partner is coming home after work and still glowing and looking dewy and young. Or maybe you're getting razor bumps and just not feeling like you have a good grasp on what's going on with your skin. If any of these factors apply to you, then stay tuned for this video and make sure you like and subscribe for more. Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Mara Weinstein. I'm a board certified dermatologist, and I'm about to share 7 things that you're doing all wrong. If you're a male and you have skin issues, then you need to watch this video. I see a lot of patients in my practice and actually see a lot of male patients. Many of these patients are professors, they're forward facing, they have to teach all day and be in front of a crowd of people, or they're working businessmen and they're on Zoom all day and notice that their skin just doesn't look as healthy as it used to when they're on camera. Or maybe they're newscasters or weathermen and they have to be out there forward facing in public. Maybe they're politicians. There are so many different types of patients that come in, and I'm sure some of these issues apply to you as well. So these are 7 things that you are doing all wrong, you need to fix immediately in order to get your skin looking great again. Number 1, you're not wearing sunscreen. I can't tell you how many times patients come in and say, oh, I'm supposed to wear sunscreen too. I thought that was just if I was going to the beach. Absolutely not. Everybody needs to wear sunscreen 365 days a year. You put it on in the morning, and if you're going to be outside, you need to reapply every 2 hours. Why sunscreen? What's so important about sunscreen? In men and women, and even children, sunscreen has such important benefits to protect your skin from prematurely aging, developing skin cancer, and also developing brown spots and splotchiness on the face that can lead to signs of sun damage down the road. Sunscreen protects you against UVA and UVB rays. These are rays that are coming from the sun. UVB rays are what cause the common sunburn. So B equals sunburn. So of course, if you're going to be outside, it's important for you to wear a sunscreen that has UVB protection. UVA rays cause premature aging. So they accelerate signs of aging, damage collagen, create brown spots, wrinkling, all the things that we don't want to see on our skin before age 65. We definitely don't want to look like we're prematurely aging. It's so important to protect your skin against prematurely aging, especially in a day and age where there's this thing called ageism, right? Where people are getting jobs. We definitely don't want to subject ourselves to premature aging, especially when we live in this day and age of Zoom, where people are on camera a lot, even if you didn't anticipate being on camera. Also, where we have issues like ageism, where the more youthful person, even though they're not as qualified, are getting picked for jobs over the more experienced workers, maybe because they just look older. So going back to sunscreen, you need to look for a sunscreen that has broad spectrum UVA and UVB protection to protect against premature aging and sunburn and skin cancer. Now, in addition, if you're a male and you want some extra coverage, extra protection, and you work inside or by windows all day, or you're on screens a lot, then it's important to find a sunscreen that also protects you against blue light. Those sunscreens are a little tricky, especially in the male population, because most of them are tinted. They contain an ingredient called iron oxides in them. So iron oxides tend to give sunscreens a little brown tint, but there are some really elegant formulations out there. I'll put some suggestions in the links below, but the tinted sunscreens will help protect your skin from blue light, visible light, and also if you're prone to hyperpigmentation, they'll help prevent those brown spots from popping up. So number 1, make sure you're wearing your sunscreen. Number 2, you are doing this all wrong for sure. I know you're taking hot showers. Hot showers are the absolute worst for your skin. They suck out all of that moisture from your skin, leaving your skin feeling dry and just needing that moisture back. And I'm sure after you take those hot showers, you're not putting on a layer of thick lotion or ceramide containing cream after, are you? So if you're going to take hot showers, which I recommend that you don't, but if you just can't avoid those hot showers, especially in the winter time, you need to lather your skin in a ceramide containing lotion after you shower to replenish your moisture barrier so that all the good things can stay inside, keeping all of the bad things out. That's why you have a moisture barrier. Here's a good test to know if your showers are too hot. If you get out of the shower and your skin is feeling itchy itchy, or maybe a few hours later you get in bed after a hot shower and now you're itchy, you definitely dried out your skin, dried out your moisture barrier, and need to replenish that with moisture. It's not that you have a rash or have any issues internally causing the skin to itch. It's just that it's over dry and needs moisture. I'll also put some suggestions for good lightweight moisturizers that will replenish your moisture barrier after a hot shower in the links below. Number 3, I bet you're not using a retinol. Retinols are not just for women. They are so important. Retinols have multiple benefits for skin. Everyone should be on a retinol. If you're over age 26, we know that your collagen isn't producing as rapidly as it used to, and your skin is just not in the same condition. So retinols help promote cell turnover, which means that they're kind of chemically getting your skin revved up again and getting your collagen stimulated so that you don't form these fine lines and wrinkles, and you also don't form brown spots that kind of stick on the face. Retinol is like liquid gold when it comes to anti-aging. You might remember it being prescribed when you were younger. If you've seen a dermatologist, it's often prescribed to help with acne, but in the anti-aging world, it has multiple anti-aging benefits and it can really help your skin complexion. It does take a little bit of work though. It's not easy to just start and get used to a retinol. Sometimes it can cause some skin peeling and irritation, and if that's the case, you can scale back on the percentage or on the formulation, especially if it's over the counter. I can also make some great suggestions for retinols in the links below, but this is a must do, especially if you're over age 26. Use a retinol, start every other night, and then increase to every night as your skin tolerates. Number 4, I bet you're not changing your razor blades once a week, and if you're not, you're probably noticing bumps on the skin. These bumps are called folliculitis. They develop because bacteria likes to grow on wet razor blades, and then when you shave your face, the bacteria seeds into the follicle, creating irritation around the follicle. And this in dermatology is what we call folliculitis. Folliculitis can also create some downstream negative effects on your skin, like ingrowns, bumps, and also hyperpigmentation. So a lot of men who aren't shaving properly are getting bumps on their skin, and then it's changing color, which can be incredibly frustrating. So here's a simple workaround. When you shave, make sure that your skin is primed, your follicles are open, your skin is soft. So maybe you've taken a shower or steamed your face a little bit. Then when you grab your razor, make sure that blade has been changed in the past week so that there's no bacteria that has seeded on it. Or maybe you rinse it off with a little bit of rubbing alcohol just to be extra sure. Then when you shave, you need to shave with the grain. So many men shave against the grain, but when you shave with the grain, this will help prevent against ingrown hairs because you're going in the direction that the hair grows. After you shave, it's good to put on a little bit of toner or an aftershave, something with salicylic acid or witch hazel, something that will help close those pores so that bacteria won't enter now that the skin has been primed and irritated by shaving. So you need to make sure you close those pores with a nice gentle toner. And the last thing, which I think is a step a lot of people miss, is to moisturize. So after shaved skin, think of it like baby skin. It can absorb anything, it can get bacteria and all sorts of things lodged in there, and it also needs to be nourished by adding a moisturizer after you shave. So I recommend moisturizers that are oil-free and non-comedogenic, which means they don't clog pores. Follow these simple steps to shaving and all of those razor bumps will be gone. Next, showering after you go to the gym. I know we live in a busy world and getting to the gym sometimes can be impossible. So when you're there, you're just so happy to be able to do that workout, but it's essential to make sure that you shower after you go to the gym. All of that sweat that sits on your skin can be irritating, can lead to more razor bumps, and also can lead to acne on the body. Body acne is a beast. You want to do whatever you can to prevent it. So showering or even just rinsing off after you go to the gym is the first step to having healthier looking skin, especially on the body. Now, if you didn't bring a gym bag, you didn't bring soap and proper materials to shower, you can also use hypochlorous acid or body spray containing salicylic acid that will just help cleanse the skin of bacteria or anything that builds up on the skin after you go to the gym and you're sitting in that sweat from your workout. So there are many brands of body sprays, even wipes that you can use on your face after going to the gym. But this is a good habit to keep to help your skin looking healthy, because if you start developing acne bumps and you're of a darker skin tone, you can also develop post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, which means brown spots, and those are much harder to get rid of than preventing the bumps in the first place by showering after you go to the gym. Next, eye cream. This sounds so girly, I know, but it's so important that you start wearing an eye cream. There are many out there that are marketed specifically for men, but I can't tell you how many times the first visit people come to the dermatologist, especially my male patients, are for tired looking eyes or dark circles under the eyes. This is preventable in some cases, especially if the dark circles are due to volume loss or pigment on the skin or just dry skin under the eyes. If you're not properly caring for the skin under your eyes, your under eyelid skin can appear crepey, dry, dull, and also look darker, which can lead to those dark circles. So it's so important to find an eye cream with ingredients like retinol, which will help with that cell turnover under the eye, specifically preventing that crepey, fine, dry, kind of crinkled looking skin, which is often sometimes the first sign of aging, makes people look older and they notice it in photos. And lastly, if you have any or all of these concerns, it's so important to see a dermatologist. Just because you're a man doesn't mean that you don't need a dermatologist. There are so many procedures in the office that we can do to help prevent these signs of aging, even just to guide you on skincare recommendations. If you're watching this, you probably care about your skin and your complexion, and that's important. That's okay. Skincare routines aren't for just women. They're absolutely for you too, and it's time for you to get started. So I hope this video helped at least kickstart your skincare routine or got you thinking about things that you can change in your daily routine to help with your overall skin complexion. If you want to hear more information on skincare specifically for men and how you can help get your skin looking youthful again, make sure you leave a comment below and like and subscribe for more. Thanks so much for watching.